And welcome to 8th session of your general awareness masterclass for all the competitive exams in English. So today again we will discuss the very important 10 questions. Okay, so I hope you are ready, and I just yesterday I uploaded the bond session. Also watch that, don't miss anything which is on the channel. Okay, so now we will start with the first question. Okay, so first question of GK, that in which state first EVM machine is used? Okay, first you know the EVM machine full form, that is your electronic voting machine, right? Electronic voting machine. So during the election, I hope you heard the term EVM. So in which state first means first where we use the EVM machine? Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Maharashtra. So it is your Kerala. Okay, so answer is Kerala. This question in 2020 I saw 3 to 4 times. So just mark is 3 star. Okay, so 3 star will be there. And now your homework is that you have to tell me the CM and governor of Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Maharashtra in the comment. Compulsory, okay? After the video, you will comment this, and if you didn't remember, then try to push your mind little harder for remember. Okay, like this you will recall and you will easily remember the name for the longer time. Okay, and then okay, that's fine. So this is your first question. Now we will move to the second question. Who gives the slogan करेंगे या मरेंगे means do or die in English. Okay, this is the Hindi term. So Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Subhash Chandra Bose, Lala Lajpat Rai and Mahatma Gandhi. So I hope that everyone knows the answer. That is your Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, so the time of 1942 when the Quit India movement started by Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, Quit India movement. So during this, the Mahatma Gandhi just gave the slogan that either we do or die, but now it's okay. It's enough to us for us. Okay, that we will not. So this is the scenario of 1942. As you can see, lots of people are there, and Mahatma Gandhi ji is there. So this is the scenario. Okay. So it's enough information for this question. Let's move to for question number 43. Very important and deep question now. Okay, so get ready for your conceptual understanding that swamp deer is found in, okay, Bandipur National Park, Karnataka, Kaziranga National Park, Assam, Kanha National Park, Madhya Pradesh, and Corbett National Park. So just put first 5 star here to this question. Okay, 5 star compulsory. Now we will discuss that what is the swamp deer first. Okay, you should know what is the meaning of swamp deer. So the other name for swamp deer, I hope that everyone will know now, that is your Barasinga. Okay, Barasinga deer. I hope that everyone knows this, and this is the state animal. This is the state animal, compulsory, all the things right like this only, and state animal of Madhya Pradesh. Okay. Now, if state animal of Madhya Pradesh is Barasinga, so obviously swamp deer is found in where? Karnataka, Assam, Madhya Pradesh or Corbett National Park. So now see, here they didn't mention the Corbett National Park, and if you suppose don't know this, okay, so obviously A and or B answer will be not there, but we will see C and D. So let's move. And Corbett National Park is not in Madhya Pradesh, but still, if you don't know, then how we will do? See. Okay, so state animal is your of Madhya Pradesh is Barasinga deer. Then you should also know the state bird. State bird of the Madhya Pradesh you should know. So state bird is Dudraj. Okay, Dudraj. So you should know these two things first. Then the scientific name of swamp deer they can ask you, or Barasinga they can ask you. So that's why just remember the scientific name also. So scientific name. So what is the scientific name? That is your Rusarvus duausili. Okay, Rusarvus duausili is the scientific name of swamp deer. So compulsory remember this. Now this is all about your swamp deer. So now we will see the national parks. Okay, very important. So first obviously the answer is your C. So now we will discuss all the national parks. which are in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, so before that the static GK data is there, so compulsory you have to remember that. So largest national park first, largest national park. Okay, how you will remember? I am telling you. First you will remember we are dealing with Madhya Pradesh National Park. Okay, largest and smallest national park. So these two things you should compulsory remember. So largest national park is your Kanha National Park. Okay, it is also Tiger Reserve. Tiger Reserve also Kanha Tiger Reserve is also there. And the smallest national park is your Mandla Plant Fossil. Okay, two national park we remember now compulsory for longer time. That is largest is Kanha and smallest is Mandla National Park. Right now, other national park and this thing we will remember. But before that, just you should know that in Madhya Pradesh 9 national parks are there, along with 6 tiger reserves. Okay, tiger reserve and 25 wildlife sanctuaries. 25 wildlife sanctuaries. Okay, so this data you should remember. Obviously, TCS can ask this. That's why it's very important. But and this is also largest and smallest national park. And your swamp deer is found in Kanha National Park only. Okay, which is the largest only. Okay. Now, how to remember the national parks and what are the national park of Madhya Pradesh? Okay, we specifically see the national park of Madhya Pradesh with the help of this map, right? So see, this is the map of Madhya Pradesh. Okay, so you have to try to remember the map of Madhya Pradesh. Okay, at least the structure, because from the map you can remember the national parks, which are 9 national parks are there. So from the from the map it is very easy to remember. Okay, so one by one I will start now from the map. So just observe this. So here you have Madhav National Park. Okay, here you have Madhav National Park. So just remember like this sequence only. Okay, in your notes also write in this sequence only that I am telling you. So Madhav National Park is there. Then here you have the Panna National Park. Panna. Okay. So Panna, sorry, not Panna National Park. It is your Panna Tiger Reserve. Okay. So Panna Tiger Reserve is there, and then here somewhere you have the third, that is your Bandhavgarh. Okay. Bandhavgarh. So Bandhavgarh National Park. Okay, and also it is a tiger reserve also. So three. Okay, see, first we remember the greatest and smallest national park. Second, this sequence. Okay, this sequence, that is your Madhav, Panna and Bandhavgarh, right? Then here, okay, here in this area you have Sanjay National Park. Sanjay National Park. Okay, also in this area tiger reserve is also there. Sanjay Tiger Reserve is also there. Okay, then below, now here, okay, here, because this is your Chhattisgarh area. So from this, this is the border line. Okay, and from this, after this Chhattisgarh started. Okay, then here we have Kanha. Okay, so Kanha National Park is here, and then here we have Mandla Forest, Mandla Plant. Okay, which is the smallest national park, and Kanha is the largest national park. So this area is whole Kanha is there, Kanha National Park is there. So that's why, okay, this much area Kanha have. And this is our Mandla Plant Fossil National Park. Already we discussed two greatest and smallest. Okay, so in the third category we will put Sanjay National Park, then obviously Manda and Kanla we know, right? Now this is this side national parks. Now come to this side. So near Bhopal, okay, here also we have One Vihar National Park. Okay, so One Vihar National Park is there here. One Vihar. And here also we have two. So this is your Pench National Park, and this is your Satpura. Okay, Satpura. Because this is the Satpura range now here. That's why it is Satpura and Pench. Okay, so this, from like this you will remember all these things. So easy. First you will remember greatest and smallest. Then MPP, that is your Madhav, Panna and Bandhavgarh. Then your Sanjay National Park. Then so Pench and Satpura, Pench and Satpura, and this side you have One Vihar. Okay, this side you have One Vihar. So easy to remember the national park from the map. So just try to visualize this map. Okay, whenever you will I will tell you about Madhya Pradesh. You should visualize this Madhya Pradesh map, and depending on this, you can remember all the national park in the sequence. Okay. So I hope that you got the trick to remember the national park. It's easy. If you practice 3 to 4 times with the map, then obviously you will remember for lifetime. There is no issue in that. Okay. Also, Madhya Pradesh name. Madhya Pradesh also knows that Laipad state. Okay. This question also they recently asked, so that's why it is very important to remember. Okay. So Laipad state is known as Madhya Pradesh. So this information is enough for this question. So let's move to the question number 44. Okay, so the Indian National Army is 1942 was formed by Subhash Chandra Bose, Mohan Singh, P.K. Singhal, and none of this. So your answer is B. Okay, that is your Mohan Singh. So compulsory remember this. The Indian National Army in 1942. Okay, so two questions they can ask you, that the formation year of Indian National Army, that is 1942, and by whom? So Mohan Singh. Okay, so this information is enough for this question. So let's move further. International Yoga Day. So I hope that you know the National Yoga Day. So same day we celebrate the National Yoga Day also and International Yoga Day also. So don't get confused in this. Okay, because the same day is there for national also, National Yoga Day also, right? So from yoga, I hope that you know the father of yoga. Who called the father of yoga? This thing you should know. So the name is Tirumallai Tirumallai Krishnacharya. Okay, Tirumallai Krishna Acharya, you should remember. And what is the theme of the yoga? International or National Yoga Day 2020. Okay, because in 2021 we will get, but still till then they may ask you the 2020 theme. So the theme is that yoga for health. Yoga for health. And because of corona, yoga at home. Okay, so it's very easy to remember the theme at least for 2020, right? Yoga at home, yoga for health, and yoga at home because of corona. And what is the day? I hope everyone remember or everyone know, that is your 21st of June. Okay, and we started celebration in 2015. From 2015 onwards, we started the yoga day celebration. Okay, so this thing also you should remember. So this is the we completed 5 years of yoga day. So in 2021, the sixth year will be there. Sixth year will be there. Okay, so let's move to the next question. Who said Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it? Bipin Pal Das, Lala Tatra, Yal Gangadhar Tilak, and Arvindo Ghosh. So obviously the answer is Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Compulsory remember, easy question. So let's move question number 47. Which of the following is not a classical dance of India? So compulsory you should remember all the classical dances of India. Okay. So currently there are 8 to 9 dances. We will discuss the list now, but out and after discuss the list, okay, we will solve this question. So first, classical dance you should know, that is your Bharatnatyam, very important. So Bharatnatyam is the classical dance of which state? Of which state? Okay, all the information you should remember compulsory, because very important question. Again, put 5 star here. Bharatnatyam is of which state? That is your Tamil Nadu. Okay. Second, Manipuri. Second is Manipuri, all the classical dances we are discussing, and obviously from the name itself we can tell that Manipuri is of state Manipur. Okay, then Kathak dance. So Kathak is basically in northern side. Okay, this dance is famous in northern side. So in north basically you have UP, Delhi, Madhya Pradesh, like that. Okay, so there you can say for Kathak. Then Odissi dance is there, Odissi. So Odissi obviously of Odisha, right? Then your fifth is your Kathakali, Kathakali, and Kathakali is of Kerala. Kathakali is of Kerala. Then we will see six, that is your Mohiniyattam. Try to remember all the classical dances in this sequence only. Okay. So Mohiniyattam. Mohiniyattam is also of Kerala. Okay. Till now we completed six. So just I hope you are writing simultaneously. Then the next is your Kuchipudi. Kuchipudi, that is your Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh. Okay, Kuchipudi, that is your seventh dance. Then your eight, that is your Satriya. Eight dance is your Satriya, that is from Assam. And then you have ninth and last dance, that is your Chau. Okay, Chau. So basically this Chau dance is famous in eastern side of India. Eastern side. Okay, that is you can say Jharkhand. Jharkhand is there. Then your West Bengal is there. Then your Orissa is there. Okay, so in this state it is famous Chau dance. So total 9 dances are there. Now again come to the question. Bharatnatyam, no, it is a classical dance. Kuchipudi, yes, it is a classical dance. Dandiya, we didn't discuss. So obviously it is a folk dance. I hope you recall the question of folk dance also. Okay, in that we discuss the folk dances of India. Don't worry, the separate GK video will be there for folk and classical dances. So for revision, it will be very helpful for you. Okay, so I will make like that only, that before the exam you can just revise the questions. Then Satriya, yes, it is also classical. So the only option which of the not a classical dance is your C. Okay, let's move further. So question number 48. The national motto Satyam Jayate is taken from Rig Veda, Atharveda, Mundaka Upanishad and Puranas. Okay, so you should know compulsory, that is your Rig Veda only. Easy question. This information of Vedas we will see in later. Okay. Otherwise the length of the video will get increased and you guys get easily bored for longer videos. I know that. That's why. Then the 49th question, the Chakrashila Wildlife Sanctuary is located in which state? Okay, so Chakrashila Wildlife Sanctuary. So West Bengal, Assam, Odisha and Chhattisgarh. So Chakrashila is located in Assam. Okay. Okay, now again put 3-star here because the recently it was in news. Okay, around I guess August or October. So you can in the last 12-month current affair you will get the question. So Chakrashila Wildlife Sanctuary is in Assam. Okay, it is famous for golden langur. Golden langur. Okay, so because of this only it was in news earlier in August and October. Then we will discuss the biggest again biggest and smallest wildlife sanctuary in Assam. Okay, so the biggest one is Barel Wildlife Sanctuary, and the smallest one is Deeper Bill. Okay, Deeper Bill. A double A is there, like that. So just remember that the biggest is Barrel Wildlife Sanctuary and the smallest is Deeper Bill. Okay, total 18 wildlife sanctuaries are there in Assam. How much? 18 wildlife sanctuaries are there in Assam, and recently just we saw the Madhya Pradesh. So in Madhya Pradesh we saw 25 wildlife sanctuary, right? In Madhya Pradesh, wildlife sanctuary was 25 and in Assam 18. Okay, obviously you don't need to remember, but just for information. Then okay, this much information is enough for this question. And just last one, that the first wildlife sanctuary in India, very important question. And yes, chances are there they can ask you. Okay, so first life sanctuary in India is your Vedanthalam. Okay, so Vedanthangal is your first wildlife sanctuary, and it was basically the bird sanctuary. It was basically the bird sanctuary. So that's why it is very important for you to remember that Vedanthangal. Okay, so this much information is enough for this question. Let's move to the 50 question and the last question of today's video. That is your who said the world has enough for everyone's need but not for everyone's greed. Okay, so yes, this is the fact basically of our life also. Said that world has enough for our need, but obviously because we sometimes we become greedy, that's why it is not possible, and we think that it is there are lack of resources, but it's not the truth, right? So our option is Mother Teresa, Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King Jr. and Jawaharlal Nehru. So your option for this answer is your Mahatma Gandhi only. Okay, so Mahatma Gandhi told that world has enough for everyone's need but not for everyone's greed. Okay, so that's why whatever the resources you have, whatever the resources you have, okay, just focus on them. Don't be greedy that you don't you want something else. Okay, just be based on these resources, prepare or use them properly. Okay, definitely you will get something out of it. So it's better to look what we have than what should we have, right? So it's very important, and with this today's thought we will end now the session. I hope that you like the session. So compulsory hit the like button, and obviously you will revise the questions. So total 50 questions we complete till now. Okay, so very important, and 50 questions is that, so before any exam just revise the 50 questions and go to the exam. I am sure that definitely from this you will get this. Okay, and after exam just comment or just mail on Apna Government Job that you got the question, and because of this class you got the help. Okay, so it's also your responsibility to notify me that yes, because of master classes I am getting the help. So Apna Government Job @gmail.com. Okay, so on this you can mail that you are whether these classes are helpful or not. Okay, so compulsory like the button, and if you have query then as always you can comment down below. You can also connect me on app, also you can connect me on Instagram. Just if you want any career guidance or any guidance, just DM me on Instagram. Okay, all the best.